unfavorable financial condition. I am unable to cope with this financial situation. It's causing an inflation upon creation. I can't stand this no longer. The wicked get stronger. I can't stand this no longer, 'cause the battle is getting hotter. But them have to get a bill. Them have to get a bill. They must get a bill. Them have to get a bill. Against the wall. One step to progress, my brother, and I know Jah will help you all. And them have to get a bill, Lord. They must get a bill.
Okay, Mr. DJ, pull it down. Good night to everyone here in this lovely constituency of North Windward, and to be more specific, here in Mondente. If you agree with Peter Tosh that ULP deserve a beating, let me hear you say, yay! Yeah, we waited too long to get them out. 18 years of suffering is too long. But I have no doubt in my mind, as I go through this constituency and I hear the cry of my people, not only the constituency, but the entire country. I think we're ready to give them a political beating, and they can be sure of that when the next election bell is rung. But I welcome you here again, as I said, to Mondente. But you know, Mondente is like one big community. Even though there are several names, some of them is just a stone throw away. So if I welcome you to Mondente, it's like I'm welcoming you to Dixon. Is Dixon in the house? Is anybody from Dixon in the house? And I hope some of my good friends in Beckway in Dixon. Yeah, Dr. Friday, we have a Beckway in Dixon, you know. Just in case you didn't know. That's your Beckway I'm talking about, right? I'll tell you something. When I came on in 89, Beckway was seeing light and the light on the other side. But they were on this side in darkness. And the people here can attest to that. Is anybody here from O'Brien's Valley? O'Brien's Valley in the house? And Caratal is just across to my right here. Langley Park is there. Basin Hole, just a stone through there. So it is like one big village, one big community. But we have different names for them. But let me say a pleasant good night to our leader, political leader, Dr. Friday. Welcome him for me, please, here in Mondente. To my far left, everybody knows him, Mr. Major. Man who controls Central Kingston. And next to him on his right is the Waterman. All of us in North Windward are so very familiar with this man, it's not funny. I believe he could have come up here and contest and win this seat very easily. He's such a popular fella. When I see him around, I see strength in North Windward too. Further down is the nature boy. He hails from South Leeward. Last but not least is the man from South Windward. Caretaker man, Brother Noel. Allow me to hail up the folks in the different villages north of the River of Peace. A few of them are around, but a good many couldn't make it down. From my own hometown of Fancy, I show they are tuning to their radios, their televisions, their smartphones, whatever they have. They are here with us, in a sense. And I come over to Cramaco. I wonder how many people here know that it's a little village with a couple living there, only 2 people. My good friend Velda and her husband Hayden went to pay them a visit recently, a couple of days ago, and they stand for there in Cramaco. I come down to Ovia, top Ovia, middle Ovia, and bottom town. Yeah, we have a bottom town in North Windward too. So we have a bakery, we have a bottom town. Could you imagine that? And I go up to Point, the village where my mother hails from. I have a lot of roots there. I go down to Sandy Bay, Cyan Hill. Oh, we have a Cyan Hill in North Windward too. Could you imagine that? I go down to Level, Pepper Village. Across to London, Magam, Noel. Is anybody here from Noel? Sure, I know that. Then you go to Magam, Overland, Orange Hill, and to Raboka. Yeah, there's a little village developing in Raboka. And they are under some pressure now, you know, from the current government to chase 15 families out of a community they started nearly 20 years ago. Could you imagine that? And they went so far as to muddy the river where they used to get their water supply. Waterman, I'm sorry, you're not wrong. You'd have done put in some pipe and water for the folks. But I'll take care of that in the future, don't worry. One gentleman who actually started the village, I don't know if he's around here tonight, but he is the founding father of the village. So much so he has nearly 100 source of plants there, bearing. And the current representative said to him, you all have to get off because we want these lands here. They haven't provided lands for them elsewhere. And he said to him, we can't compensate you for those 100 bearing source-ups. When you go in, pull them up and walk with them. Could you have some more arrogant and more ignorance than that kind of thing? That's wickedness. But I said to the folks, don't move up, don't move an inch. Stay just where you are. If they need the lands, they'll have to find land for you elsewhere. And home. Because you can't leave with your family from here and go under a tree or under a rock to live. I said, I will take care of you, every single family here, when the time is right. And I'm not going in there to ask who is Labour from who is NDP. People have needs. You know why the people in this constituency still have a lot of appreciation for me? And as I go around and people talk to me, my heart bleeds for the suffering they're going through. When I represented this constituency almost 18 years ago, I didn't see red, I didn't see green, I didn't see blue. People had needs, and I reached out to their lives and touched them as much as I possibly can. I even angered some of my own supporters because they felt I was looking out for Labour people much more than I was looking out for them. And many of them here, they can attest to that. All right. So my brothers and my sisters, there's a lot of work to be done in this constituency. A lot of things to be put right. These people have divided our people in this constituency so very badly. Mother against children, brother against, over what? Politics. And it was not by chance, you know. They feel if they divided, they could rule better. They could control things better. You know, the very remarks they make every now and then tells you how they were thinking. The remark tell you how they were thinking. When they said to own the jobs, who do you think they were talking to? Their very own. When they talk about labor love, who they love you? If you're in the red, they love you. Own the job, even the road job. They're making an argument over that. Somebody go out for a few days in the road and you send them home. You can't run government like that. You can't operate a government like that. It's no wonder we got stuck. We're not going anywhere. Because they're pulling half the people or less than half. Well, it's much more than half now. They're pulling one side of the people going one way and they leave the other side behind to struggle. How are you going to develop the country like that? We got to put our politics aside when the elections are over and all of us band ourselves together and begin to fight and move on this country. That would be my approach. It has been my approach in the past. And if you give me a chance to represent you again here in this constituency, I will just pick up from where I left off. And I have no doubt in my mind, when the next election bell is rung, people are going to return the new Democratic Party to office. You know why I say that? I've been hearing it as I go around. People have been talking to me personally about it. They call me on the telephone and they tell me about it. People will vote them out at the next elections. And I guarantee you that this constituency, which has never been in a position, as far as I can remember, will be among the winners. Oh yes. People are going to vote them out up here because they destroy our chief source of income, and that is through the land, the agriculture. They destroy agriculture, which was the main source of income for people up here. So we agree now that you have no use for us up here, so we are going to deal with them at the next poll. Say, you destroy us, well, we're going to get rid of you, my brothers and my sisters. You divide us, we're going to get rid of you. We don't want anybody to come to represent us, to divide us. We want somebody who can pull us together, band us together, encourage us to work together for the development of ourselves, our neighbor, our community, and our constituency, and by extension, the nation of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Too much wickedness has gone down among our people over the years. Too much of it. The public servant, the police, the nurses, they're all going to get rid of them this time around, you know. The very people who helped them get in are going to get them out at the next elections. When you embarrass them by giving them 1% salary increase, that's a slap in the face. And then you turn around and you tax them more than what they get on the salary. A qualified teacher told me from the constituency that they give her $83 increase, whatever the 1% work out to be. But her tax went up by $125. So you get a salary increase, but you're worse off than where you were before. That's a slap in the face. We will vote them out because they will treat our three teachers, NDP teachers, who they promised to give back jobs. But when the time came, it's a different story. Including our own brother Elvis Daniel, you know that, and brother Johnson, not very far off there, and Pete and brother Dash, sorry. People who have put in years of... And you know what I learned? That those three teachers taught some of the ministers' daughters and sons in school. Oh, you could be sick. That nearly slip out anyhow, eh? How can you be so wicked? People would have taught your children in school. You didn't see the need, even though you agreed before that you would give them back their job. I mean, somebody among them didn't have the heart to say, "No man, you can't do these fellas that. They taught our sons and daughters and relatives in school." The people are going to put them out. People are going to vote them out because they lie to them from year to year, over 18 years of lies. People are going to vote them out because they can't account for their monies, their tax money that they use to build the project here and there, and no account. Even when you have your own money to spend it, you have to give somebody home account there. You have to tell the wife or the children how you spend the money. But you're spending taxpayers' money willy-nilly, and you're not telling anybody how the money is going. And there are a host of other evils that is being done to the people in this nation, that people are going to have in their mind, and they are going to go to the polls and vote them out to the vengeance. This time around, all of us will have to be our own watch at the polling station. And I believe people are going to be there to look for the, watch for the justice this time around. We took it for granted last election that everything was going to go accordingly. But you know what the result is then? You know when I follow some of the evidences that were given, even to those on the ULP side, they all talk on behalf of the NDP, you know. Did you realize that? Listen to the conversation, listen to the answers that most of them gave. They are all in favor of the petitioners. You know, I feel a little let down by some of the folks in this constituency. People who I taught with over the years and who are presiding officers and poll clerk. To have allowed decent people, you know. But they allow themselves to be carried away by this ULP regime to do the wrong things. And put us in this mess that we are in this country. But we're going to have a chance to correct all of that. I want, as you take in the messages tonight, my brothers and sisters, meditate on them. Carry the message home to your family members who couldn't be here. Share it with your neighbor and your friends and your communities, so they too would understand and come to realization that time is ripe up to get rid of this ULP administration. Let us bring in a group of people who are serious-minded, who are willing to walk on your behalf, and who will work hard on your behalf. Not just for some of us, believe you me, but for all of us. There's no trace of victimization in my system. I represented here for 11 years, 12 months, and I didn't even victimize anybody. As I said before, whatever resources were available were made available to those most in need. And of course I got my stick, as I said to you earlier, from some of my supporters. You can't be an NDP man today or NDP woman and go and face the people them to give it to Mr. Galvez. Not you. Never happened. So many people telling me, as I go to them, Robert, look at my house, and yes, now may I beg for to Mr. Galvez from these people. Nothing happening. Fellas' heart as cold, as tough as a stone. As long as they know you have any connection with NDP, you're dog dead, as the saying goes. We cannot continue as a people in that vein. And I can't wait to come to change all of that. To look out for all who are in need. I'll do it. As a matter of fact, you know I will do it. You know I will do it. I did it before, and I will even do it better this time around. I'm glad to see so many of you out here tonight. You're going to hear more of me. You're going to see more of me as time goes on. I'll be coming to you in your yard, as I've been doing. I'll be coming to you in the lands, on the block, as I go through and I see so many of our young people sitting down at the bar, at the rum shop, at the block, wasting their lives away, drifting about aimlessly, nothing to do. We have to change all of that. We got to find work for the people to do. We got to find work for people to do. So that people can take care of their basic needs. Pay your light bill and your water bill. Send your children to school. You know, buy food for your family. And enjoy life. Thanks for coming out. Especially those of you coming from afar. And let me use the opportunity while I'm here at my feet to wish everyone a very safe trip back to your various communities. Once again, welcome, and thank you very much for hearing me briefly tonight. Thank you very much. God bless all of you.